What if I told you that the answer to your stress, anxiety, and constant mental chatter isn't in the next self-help book or meditation app, but in a 2,500-year-old practice that's been hiding in plain sight? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that changed my life, and might just change yours too. We're talking about Zen, but not the Instagram version of Zen. Not the aesthetic minimalism or the inspirational quotes. I'm talking about the real thing, the radical practice that's helped millions find peace in a chaotic world. So before you click away thinking, oh great, another meditation video, give me just 60 seconds. Because what I'm about to share isn't what you think it is. What Zen really is. Zen isn't complicated. In fact, it's so simple that our complex minds struggle to grasp it. At its core, Zen is about one thing: experiencing this moment, right now, directly and completely. No filter, no judgment, no constant narration from your inner voice. Just this. It sounds easy, right? But try it for 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds of being completely present, without your mind wandering. Not so easy, is it? That's because our minds are like smartphones with 100 apps running in the background, always processing, planning, remembering, worrying. Zen is about closing those apps. Not forever, just long enough to see what reality looks like without them. The problem. Zen solves. Let's get real for a second. We're living in the most comfortable time in human history, with technologies our ancestors couldn't have dreamed of. Yet anxiety, depression, and feelings of emptiness are at all-time highs. Why? Because while our external world has evolved, our internal world is a mess. We've mastered the art of doing, but forgotten the art of being. The average person has 6,200 thoughts per day, and studies show that about 80% of them are negative and 95% are repetitive. We're stuck in mental loops, reliving past mistakes or rehearsing future scenarios that will probably never happen. Zen cuts through all that noise with a simple question: what's happening right now? Not in your thoughts about now, not in your interpretation of now, but in the raw, unfiltered experience of this moment. The Zen approach. Practices. So how do we actually practice Zen? Here are the three pillars. 1. Zazen, seated meditation. This is the foundation, but it's not about achieving some blissful state or having profound insights. Zazen is radically simple. You sit, you breathe, you pay attention. When your mind wanders, and it will, you gently bring it back to your breath or bodily sensations. That's it. No magic mantras, no complicated visualizations, just returning again and again to the present moment. 2. Koans, mind puzzles. Ever heard, what is the sound of one hand clapping? That's a koan. These aren't riddles with clever answers. They're designed to short-circuit your logical mind, to create a glitch in the matrix of your thinking. When you contemplate a koan, you eventually hit a wall where thinking can't go any further, and in that space beyond thinking, direct experience can emerge. 3. Mindfulness in action. This is where Zen really shines. It's not just about what happens on the meditation cushion. It's about bringing that quality of attention to everything. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. When you listen to someone, just listen. As the Zen saying goes, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. The activities don't change, but your relationship to them transforms completely. The paradox at the heart of Zen. Now here's where Zen gets really interesting. Zen masters point out that the very act of seeking enlightenment creates an obstacle to finding it. Why? because seeking assumes you don't already have what you're looking for. It's like searching everywhere for your glasses when they're on top of your head the whole time. This creates the central paradox of Zen practice. We practice diligently while simultaneously recognizing that there's nothing to attain that isn't already present. In other words, you're already what you're seeking. You just don't realize it yet. Zen in the modern world. You might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I live in the real world with deadlines, responsibilities, and a smartphone that never stops pinging. That's exactly why Zen is more relevant today than ever. Zen doesn't ask you to escape the world. It invites you to be fully in it, to experience your life directly instead of through the lens of constant thinking. And the benefits are profound. Reduced anxiety and stress as you learn to observe thoughts without being controlled by them. Improve focus and productivity when your mind isn't constantly wandering. Deeper connections with others when you're fully present in conversations. Greater appreciation for simple pleasures that normally go unnoticed. A sense of peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. The science behind Zen. If you're skeptical about all this, I don't blame you. But modern neuroscience is catching up to what Zen practitioners have known for centuries. Studies show that long-term meditation reduces activity in the default mode network, the part of the brain responsible for mind-wandering and self-referential thoughts, increases gray matter in regions associated with attention, emotional regulation, and perspective taking, lowers cortisol levels and inflammatory markers associated with chronic stress, improves immune function, and cellular health researchers at Harvard, Stanford, and other top institutions are now studying what Zen masters have been teaching for generations, that our relationship with our thoughts shapes our entire experience of life. How to start your Zen journey. So how do you begin? Here's a simple 1-2-3 approach. 1. Start small. 5 minutes of Zazen each morning. That's it. Sit comfortably, focus on your breath, and when your mind wanders, which it will, gently bring it back. Don't judge yourself when your mind wanders. That's not failure. Noticing the wandering is the practice. 2. Bring awareness to one daily activity. Pick one routine activity, brushing your teeth, showering, walking to your car, and practice being fully present during it. Feel the sensations, notice the details, be completely there for just that one activity each day. 3. Ask the question. Throughout your day, especially during stressful moments, ask yourself, what's happening right now? Not in your thoughts about the situation, but in your direct experience of this moment. This simple question can pull you out of spiraling thoughts and back into the present. The beauty of Zen is that it's not about adding something to your life. It's about removing the obstacles to experiencing what's already here. As Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." In our distracted, divided world, the simple act of being fully present might be the most radical thing we can do. So I invite you to try it, not because you need fixing or because you need to achieve some enlightened state, but because your life is happening right now and you might be missing it. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Next week, we'll be exploring specific Zen practices for dealing with anxiety and uncertainty. Until then, remember, this moment is all we ever have. The question is, are you here for it? Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below, and let me know what other aspects of Zen you'd like me to cover in future videos. Peace out, everyone.